2001, I wrote, "Today I was having a really bad day in gym. First, me and a girl who was supposed to be my friend was playing around with each other at first because she thinks she can beat everybody. And she thought I was scared of her. I think with me, it was more intimidation. I guess you can put that in this category with that. I don't know, just intimidated a little bit. Because she was bigger than me. And I was, like I said, I was this skinny thing in school. So I think we were like hitting each other or doing something. I don't know. It sounds immature and silly when I look back at some of these diaries and stuff and I read through it. Very immature stuff. But so then she was like, "You ain't going to hit me." So I hit her, and then we kept hitting one another. And she said to me, "The more you hit me, the harder I'll hit you." So then she slapped me, and then I slapped her back. Then she was like, "You ain't going to touch me," basically again, or whatever like that. And the reason that I didn't, I guess, is because she was my friend, and it shouldn't have been taken that far to that level. Like, you're my friend. Why are you even coming at me like this? Then she said, "I'll beat you down like your boyfriend." I guess she was calling this boy in school that people thought was unpopular too, my boyfriend. So they were always joking about this dude. And I think she did get fighting with him though, with the guy, the boy. Then she said, "Can't beat me, and I will keep fighting until you bleed and hurt." And I guess I said to her, "Then makes you think I can't fight?" And she responded, "Because you can't fight." Not me anyway. Then I got mad. And I guess I went on a little rant in my diary about the situation. And I guess I went on and said that, I try not to worry about it. It did bother me though, but I try not to worry about it, and that she was immature. And she was. She was very much immature. So that was one day. One day I stayed over one of my friend's house. We had a girls' night. I didn't do that very often though, for various reasons. But they were like a sister to me, and we talked about different things. I'm not gonna get into all of what was discussed. But one of them was, because I had moved on from various little boy friends or little boy or little guy friends that I thought that I liked or whatever. And so there was this popular guy in school that everybody felt was popular. And I was attracted to him, and I liked him, and I thought he was sweet or whatever. It was him and another guy, actually, that was surprising because I, in school, used to take this class called Warriors Communication. It's a class where, and that was one thing, though, I can honestly say about school. I loved being able to interview people. I loved working with cameras and video taping like I'm doing now. It taught me how to edit my videos, and that was something that I love doing, taking pictures, and it was basically our own in-house news broadcast of what was going on in the school and with the kids and stuff like that. So one guy was a Caucasian guy, walked up to me and spoke to me out of the blue, and I guess I was shocked, like, why are you speaking to me? I'm not popular, so why are you talking to me? But he was nice and cool. And I liked him. We talked a little bit. We exchanged numbers, but I never got a call back from him. That was that. But this guy, I talked to with my friend when we stayed the night, and she was like, if I think this particular popular person is cute, then once I got over the other person, I should go ahead and holler at him or whatever. So I was like, maybe, you know. So one day I did get the guts to holler at the guy. And it's crazy because this conversation happened of July 20th, 2001. It took me a year to get the guts to have the guts to approach this dude. Then the popular guy that I did get the guts to approach gave me his number. But I found out that the phone number that he gave me was to his cousin's house. Because when I called, I know a female picked up the phone and said that the dude wasn't there. Get to the point, two of my friends told me that the popular guy said now he got 2 stalkers. He was talking about me, I was one, then he was talking about some other girl that kept calling him. And they said that the number he gave was, of course, to his cousins. Then they said that he said all he wanted was just to have sex and to hit it and leave it, hit it and quit it. Yeah, I mean, that of course hurt me to the core, hurt my feelings. School just was not the greatest for me. It did a lot to me mentally. I think now, like, there are times when I go back and I read my diaries. Like, I remember I went back a few weeks ago because I'm writing a book. Some stuff in it is fictional and others isn't. I'm not gonna go too much into that though right now. But when I went back and I read this stuff, it just brought back so much emotion, man. It just was like, oh man, like I feel like, you know, because I'm 31 now, and you would think, you know, that you would be 100% over something like that. I don't think that you necessarily get over it 100%, but I think you learn to cope with life and the things of life. And if you have that moral support, which my husband, you know, even though we deal with what we deal with in our relationship itself, he has been very positive. He's been that moral support even in school. Like before I got married, I met my husband, I believe when I was in, it might have been 9th grade. And I can honestly say, because of him and because of the higher power, you know, God, I don't know if I would have made it through school, honestly, because when he came into my life, that's when things began to change for the positive. My grades went up. I mean, I was not doing good in school as far as my grades at one point. I was allowing people to dictate to me. I was allowing things to happen. I was allowing the bullying to consume me and consume my life for so many years. And he really helped me. And one year, I believe it was either 10th grade or 11th, I got straight A's. When I say straight A's, like, I personally thought I could never get straight A's. I got straight A's, you know, because that encouragement and that support and just having someone to talk to is what my soul needed, is what I needed. It had to do with just me believing in myself and trying to learn not to be such a people pleaser, and that I'm okay without having 1,000 friends. Girls talk. Some girls, not all of them, but they can do you dirty, even family members, and I've been through that too. So I didn't had it rough. But with that being said, that also is what caused me to want that male relationship too. I needed that love, and even if it was boyfriend or girlfriend, or sexual or whatever, I needed that, but it just never seemed to work out for me for whatever reason. So I don't know. I know it's hard, and I know I'm speaking to someone right now who is probably going through the same thing. And I'm gonna keep saying throughout these videos, it gets better. It gets better. I'm gonna say that life isn't easy at all. I think I looked at life as needing to be easy, and that it should be easy, and that was not realistic. I wasn't living in a realistic world. Again, like I said, with my whole infatuation with Power Rangers and NSYNC. I had a diary full of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and imaginary stuff. Sometimes when you go through hurt, you build up this wall, and to prevent you from getting hurt even more, you begin to lose reality, and you create your own imaginary reality so that it will protect you. And I believe that's what I did. I created my own imaginary reality, and that's what I believe kept me, until real life hit. That's one diary down. Got a couple more to go.